Hello everybody, welcome back to the StarCraft YouTube. Sorry for that stupid face that I just made, but I was saying go, and then clicking, and I sort of kind of froze. And my mother always told me that if I make stupid faces like that, they will stay that way. Lesson for the wise. Don't make faces. Anyway, game number 3 here between WaffleMan, my teammate, and Siegfried, not my teammate. And I'm hoping WaffleMan can... WaffleMan? WaffleMan can pull it out here. Game number 2 was very promising. It was true WaffleMan macro versus Siegfried's macro. And game number 1, for a little bit of a recap in case you guys didn't watch it, WaffleMan tried a late Banshee harass, which didn't quite work out all that well for him. But in game number 2, he came back with some strong macro and good tactics too, planting siege tanks on the low ground of Metalopolis and bombarding Siegfried's main base. And here we are, game number 3, Tall Dream Altar. Yes, I do have some of the names for these maps memorized, like Tall Dream Altar, Metalopolis, Metropolis LE, I've also memorized, Belshire Beach, I think it was, and Daybreak, I know I can recognize, although I think we just played on Daybreak in game number 1, I didn't know what it was, and also I can recognize Cloud Kingdom very easily too, because that map is awesome. A little bit of my singing there for you, and what I realized is when I task switch, the volume level on my microphone for my webcam resets itself, which is how I was confused as to why game number 1 was so freaking loud, is because the microphone volume reset itself. So I have to manually adjust it for every single replay that I cast, unless I just keep recording, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. But anyway, so I hope you guys can understand that when I do make small mistakes like that, it is very hard not to. Anyway, I haven't been yawning so much. Shit. But anyway, that was a fake. I sort of kind of faked myself out. But did you guys know that yawning is actually very contagious? Most people don't believe this. Actually, some people don't believe this. Most people actually believe it is, but it's very psychologically contagious, that when you even hear the word yawning or anything about being tired, you automatically want to yawn. And I'm very sorry if you guys are watching this in the middle of the day, and this video is totally going to make you tired. And I don't want you to stop watching my cast because you think that that's what's going to happen. Because it's totally not. I hope. Anyway, WaffleMan now on the way with his second barracks. And Siegfried now has his second barracks on the way. So let's take a look at the income tab. I know it's a little early to look at this because it's only 1670 harvesters. Indeed, it is too early to tell. But what is Siegfried doing? He is harvesting 5 SCVs on the gas, as WaffleMan hopefully scouted. Yes, he did. And Siegfried now, his second barracks just completed. WaffleMan's tech lab is already done. Combat shield's already on the way for him. And this tech lab is out front for Siegfried, which is not that smart of a move, but you know, when you're walling off of this part of your base in Tall Dream Altar, it's actually quite difficult to be able to plan your wall in and to visualize what it's supposed to be looking like. But 2 Marauders and a Marine out here for Siegfried. WaffleMan so far has 2 Marines, 2 Marauders, and energy level for these 2 players. Well, I don't know. WaffleMan does have 6 guys on gas already, but he waited to build his factory until he had 2 racks out, and he even waited until his second racks had a reactor on it. So that's a good sign that we're going to see a healthy WaffleMan macro game. Siegfried, on the other hand, is in the same position, so whatever. There's a starport going down for Siegfried without the tech lab. Okay, tech lab going down on the factory as well, so I'm pretty sure we're going to see some siege tank tech out of these 2 players. Siegfried's probably going to learn his lesson saying dough. Actually, no, WaffleMan says dough. I don't know why he said dough for probably being supply blocked. No. And he's throwing down another supply depot, so it's definitely not that. Don't know what the dough is all about. Maybe it was a lag issue. Usually that's what WaffleMan likes to dough about, besides saying that Pop-Tarts taste like. Anyway, starport going down for WaffleMan here with a reactor on the factory. Oh, he's probably just gonna swap them. Although you want to, I mean, you know, it's very a cool thought to, you know, build your reactor on your factory first and then swap it with your starport. But I think you'd rather just go ahead and get the tech lab so you can research that siege tank tech. Oh, great. There's a tech lab on the starport for Siegfried with another starport on the way. Please let this not produce a tech lab on it. Let's just not allow that to happen. Siegfried with a nice healthy army of 7 Marines and 6 Marauders. Let's see what WaffleMan has in his base. He has indeed more Marines and sorry, a couple less Marauders now. WTF. What do you mean my engineering bay is almost done? WTF. Must be another lag thing. Sorry, don't know what's going on. Okay, that's definitely a lag related issue, I'm sure. Oh, that was, oh, no, Siegfried, it's 9 minutes into the game already. What are you doing? Oh, you guys can totally see me whine and moan. That's not cool. Concussive shells. Siegfried just seems to like that upgrade more than anything else. How do you have stim? What's this? Ooh, it's a drop from WaffleMan. In a very visible part of Siegfried's base, but oh no, he's going the wrong way. Oh no, all these guys are gonna drop in the middle of Siegfried's base. This factory's gonna go down, but he should be focusing on this tech lab before Cloak can finish. Oh, almost. Get it. Yes! Right before Cloak finished. And WaffleMan scooting out of there. Ooh, sacrificing a couple of Marauders, pushing him forward to make sure that the last medevac can get the heck out of there. And wow, this medevac, you know, if this was actually like an actual representation of what this medevac should look like, if it can still fly with 10 HP, I'm pretty sure one engine would be out completely. The other engine would be running, but it'd be smoking a whole bunch too, and then it'd be kind of like, you know, like a flying crooked on a slalom kind of fashion, you know, like kind of like a, and probably bobbing up and down too. I think that'd be cool to implement from, you know, from Blizzard's point of view. And what's going on here? Lots of fun stuff. Siegfried now with a nice little counter push, but I don't think he thought that WaffleMan would have this much to defend his base with. And if this was a professional level game, well, Siegfried would probably GG right about now. Because what he has left in his base are 2 Banshees. And 2 Banshees. What are you doing? Siegfried, what are you doing? What are you saving up all these minerals for? It better not be a command center. That's all I have to say. And I'm hoarse now, sorry. Luckily, this is game 3. We're almost done. WaffleMan has almost won. Although he's expanding. Can I just take a sip of water right quick? Thank you. Siegfried, not even starting his ninja expansion out here. His natural is pretty well done. Pretty well done. It's cooked well done. It's not really pink on the inside. Well, it is still a little bit pink on the inside, I'd say. This is not a very well done natural expansion. Not necessarily well done, like, you know, it's not well populated and well thought out, but it's just not cooked thoroughly, you know. Still a little bit of pink in there. Needs to get yeah, it's probably like a medium rare right now. Although with those mules, it's gonna push it to medium, you know. But whoa, WaffleMan, I'm running off on a tangent. WaffleMan is, you know, pushing out here. Although his units are going one way and his tanks are going the other way. Ugh, gross. But Siegfried, not still preparing his Banshee harass. Instead, he's saving up his money in the bank. Saying, I mean, Cloak is done. So what's he waiting for? Are there already... Oh, there are already Banshees in WaffleMan's base. Of course! Siegfried with a nice little Banshee harass. WaffleMan with a nice little response. Although his orbital command, which was the only orbital command in his arsenal that had enough energy at the time, was, well, it was in the air. Catching seagulls in its vents. 3 SCVs on that refiner, the natural, I don't know why. I felt like pointing that out, and you would think that the uncloaked Banshee would have a little bit more damage than the one that was cloaked, but probably a focus down thing from WaffleMan. And a nice little bunker planted right out here in its natural. Cool. You know, bunkers are cool. They're nice, although, you know, this part of the game when you only have so many minerals, it'd probably be nice to salvage it. But he's going to push out to make sure that his tanks don't get any damage on them. Are they sieged? No, they can be, though. Doesn't matter, that SCV is going to be taken out regardless. How are the upgrades doing for both of our players? 1 and 1 and 0 and 0. Are there any upgrades on the way from Siegfried? No, but there are Banshees on the way. Although he does have an engine... He doesn't have an engineering bay to research anything. Might want to get on that at 16 minutes into the game instead of producing 6 Banshees, which you cloak way prematurely. Any more Banshees on the way? Yes, there are still 2 Banshees on the way. 2 SCVs now, not doing anything. Sorry guys, I couldn't get the completion time on Siegfried's ninja expansion, but he's not really doing it with anything anyway. If we were comparing this to how well meat was cooked, I'd say this is still pretty raw. Except there's one little microbe in there. It's at least out of the freezer. It's just thawing right now. Anyway, I'm probably comparing these expansions to food because I'm a little bit hungry right now. You know, I need a little bit of a midnight snack before I go to bed here. It's like midnight right now. It just became midnight here, and I can't wait for this push to be over because I'm pretty sure that Siegfried is going to die to this pressure. And there's the first shots for those siege tanks. And WaffleMan stimming up there to take out those Marines and Marauders, falling back to the cover of his siege tanks. Very nice. Let's take a look at this Banshee harass from Siegfried, which is not a harass at all, but he's probably going to clean up his tanks, though. But Vikings out here to take care of the Banshees, but with this many Banshees, ooh, those tanks are going to fall real fast. There go WaffleMan's tanks, but there go Siegfried's Banshees now with a nice scan. But these Flame Banshees are going to be able to get out of that scan's range and be able to get taken up by the Vikings because they're still not cloaked. Whoops. And this looks like it's going to spell the end of Siegfried and his idling SCV-ness. Let's pick out my favorite idle SCV. I'd say this dude right here. Because he's got a front row seat for destruction. This guy's kind of peeking behind everything. And this guy is way too close to the fray to actually, you know, enjoy it. Although this guy is kind of facing the wrong direction. There he goes. But whatever. And now WaffleMan in there with a coup d'etat. And Siegfried with the GG. Even though he has this ninja expansion, so I don't know why he left. Because look at this. 3 mules to chop down. He could easily double his minerals, although should probably be spending him anyway. Alrighty, well, that was game 3 between WaffleMan and Siegfried. WaffleMan takes the cake with a big old W. No, WaffleMan, I'm not going to bake you a cake, but I might be able to afford to ship you some Pop-Tarts. Alright, thanks again for watching. You guys have a good night.